The topic of gender-based violence has been thrust back into the spotlight this week as the aftermath of the murder of Namhla Mtwa continues. The Eastern Cape MEC for Safety and Transport, Weziwe Tikana-Gxotiwe, and the Provincial Police Commissioner, Lieutenant General Nomthetheli Mene, expanded on Operation Zikhona this morning as part of the police's efforts to curb this scourge. The Eastern Cape has been rocked with brutal crimes against women and children over the past few months. Kim Daniels has more.
Reports of gender-based violence against women and children have been on the rise in the Eastern Cape, with reports of women being beaten, murdered and raped by boyfriends, husbands and even strangers. In the last quarter of 2021, the Sikisiki police station was recorded the highest in South Africa of reportings of rapings within the area. Social media at the moment is abuzz with women coming forward, naming and shaming their oppressors. And as a result, the MEC of Transport and Safety in the Eastern Cape, who has joined me now, has held this media briefing to map the way forward on how they're going to combat this major issue that we're dealing with, not only in the Eastern Cape, but in South Africa as a whole. MEC, thank you so much for joining us. You spoke earlier in the media briefing about your plans and things that you've put in place, the operations you've put in place to combat GBV within our province. Can you just elaborate on that for us?
Yes, there are two critical programs in the province, one which is led by Lieutenant General Mene, who is the Provincial Commissioner, which is named Operation Zikhona. So it's a program to educate communities. That's the reason why we are seeing the rise, because now people are reporting to the police stations and cases are coming up. That's the program. We are in appreciation of that, because we were saying there's no gender-based violence in the province because there were kangaroo courts, cases were engaged at homes. They are a result of relatives, uncles, brothers, fathers-in-laws, stepfathers and everything. Now that people are aware, they are able to register. What we appreciate more is the law which has just been signed, that when you want to open a protection order, you can do that online. Also, perpetrators are being registered in a national register. I think that will eliminate, because no one would want to see his or name being registered in a national register of offenders, especially for gender-based violence and femicide. That is a positive one. But as the department, we've launched a program of a court-watching brief where we are assisting the communities to re-register the cases which have been struck off the roll. Currently, we have dealt with more than 200 cases which have been enrolled again with justice system, and more than 160 have been concluded. There were judgments which are taken out, and we still appreciate. We are in support of communities. We are doing awareness. Our officials are engaging with police officers to assess in the registers all cases which have been struck off the roll.
MEC, in your speech earlier, you mentioned that you wish that you guys didn't have to deal with gender-based violence. Do you believe that sometime in the future, we'll see a future maybe where no gender-based violence exists at all?
It's our wish and it's our commitment. But we can only succeed if we are working with communities, if we are working with family members, if we are working with the media, of course, to spread the voice of no violence against women, no violence against any human being in any way. We will remember that we are saying we want to have South Africa which is free of crime.